My name's Josh, I'm from Derbyshire. I'm living here in Manchester and I'm studying history. So yeah, about a year ago, before I was Christian, I spent part of my life really just focused on myself. You know, God wasn't in it at all. It was mainly evolved around alcohol and just silly, wasting my time, not really caring about anything. I just really started to question why I was even here, you know. I began to read a lot and get quite into my books. I read a lot on different philosophies around the world. And obviously I'd been to a church when I was little, so I was already familiar with the gospel, but I started to read the Bible, and as time went by, I started to feel really convicted with the way I was living. You know, I started reading where Jesus would say, you know, if you love me, you would keep my commandments. And that really started to hurt me because I wanted to live my life for God, but I wasn't. It made me aware of sin and what was actually separating me from God, which was my sin. And it was just, you know, amazing because in that instance, I knew that there was someone who died for my sin. And although I've heard that before, it was the first time where I really experienced it, where this weight was just lifted off my shoulder and I could live to be free. And God did it so amazingly. He didn't do it out of anger, or he didn't say, do this, you know. He did it out of love and out of his grace. And, you know, that for me breeded true obedience. So it got to the point where I just had to just completely kill everything off and just, you know, I thought I'd go to a church, and yeah, it happened to be King's Church in Manchester. I met some amazing people, and I think it was the second week I went there, I decided to get baptised and just give my life to Jesus. For me, everything is sorted in terms of my destiny, where I'll go when I die. You know, all these basic things have been answered for me. But, you know, Jesus didn't just die on the cross, he rose again, so he's alive now. So that's just amazing that I can not just know him as Lord, but know him as my best friend, because, you know, friends will let you down, and, you know, you will be at a downer in your life, and it's up to you, you know, whether or not to just give Jesus a chance, because he won't ever let you down. Every day I have him there living in me, which just, you know, I'm not alone. Stuff is so much easier. You know, what Jesus can do in your life is more than you can ever achieve. You know, he can absolutely fulfill you in every way. You know, he just makes life so much more worth living. I would just encourage you to just take a look at that, a second look. You know, Jesus came into this world not to make bad people good, but to make dead people live. And that's exactly what he did for me.